In the world of Pokemon Online warfare, one team will stand above all. One team will win the entire season, and one team will be the champion. Is it gonna be yours, Slovenia Slowbros? Find out today. I mean, it's not the finals yet, but you know what? Pew! Roll the intro. Say that it feels right, it feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Cut the guy, I'm Analytic Model. Welcome back to another episode of Pow. Actually, welcome back to Pow the Movie. Yeah, my door's open again, and that's my towel. I should probably remove that. You know what? Fuck it. Let it be there. Let it be there. Yes, welcome back to Pow the Movie. As you know, I'm in this league called Pokemon Online Warfare. It is with a bunch of cool people, a bunch of friends. And yeah, I missed like 4 weeks because I was on my vacay, and I'm here to do a movie of it now. Because 4 weeks in one, that's a first. But I still wanna upload because some of them were really good matches, and I wanna kind of show it off to you guys. I got my laptop over here because I got my teams here, so I'll do a team analysis first. We have to do week 4, right? Can you excuse you, laptop? Can you? Wow. Okay. First, we got week 4. Versus your boy, the man, the myth, the meme, Mr. Spindalover69. Jazz plays himself. Link would be in the description for everybody, I think, that has a channel, which is Jazz, only Jazz. No, actually, it's not only Jazz, but come on, laptop. But yeah, this is this first week of me post-recording. I'm recording, yes, perfect. Alright, first, we got a choice specs theorem, because his switch-ins are really non-existent. Embor is the best thing that resists it. It takes like 47%, so that's not a switch-in. And if I get the Draco Meteor player, it's just gone, right? If I get the if I Draco instead of, or even Dragon Pulse instead of Ice Beaming, yeah, because this is the team. Because his Steel type is his Skarmory, which is neutral to Ice. I have Ice Beam, Blizzard, Draco Meteor, and Dragon Pulse, like going all out on that set. Also, yes, thank you. Next, we got Jirachi Wish set, specially defensive. I think kind of for the Ampharos and stuff like that. Then we got physically defensive Mega Sableye, because this core is kind of broken. It's not many things can break it. Then we got Araquanid, because that's a physically defensive check to the Embor, because that's a problem if it's scarfed or if it's banded or whatever it takes. It does a lot. It's a Restock set. Then we got specially defensive Audino, just to pass wishes and stuff like that, and Stealth Rock Mudsdale. Let's just play the game. Password is incorrect. Okay. I lead off with my Tiffany, because I want to get a Mega Evolution off. He leads with Ditto. He can't really touch me because of my set. I know that. I just throw off a Shadow Ball. He goes into Barbara. I go to my Disco Star because I resisted always. Then I double out into my Mudsdale because I wanted to get my Rock Sub. He doubles Ditto. I don't want to get Toxic towards Rocks on my side, which means that Tiffany is my only play. This is going really fast. Let's not do that. So I know he's going to go into Florges again. I double out into my Mudsdale because I do want, in fact, I want Stealth Rocks up because Skarmory is like the only Defogger and Spinner on, but he doesn't bring Defog or Rapid Spin because it's Jazz, you know. I just used this opportunity to go into my Ice Chicken. Here, this was a roll. It was 62% in my favor to kill. If he is specially defensive, which he in fact was specially defensive. But yeah, I could have gone for Blizzard, you know, if I was a man. But yeah, I decided to go for Ice Beam. This was on the switch-in, but I decided to go for Ice Beam. Doesn't kill, and he gets his rocks up. That's annoying. But still, QB gets a kill. He goes into Ditto. I can safely switch into my Jirachi. He is not choice spec, so it's not going to do as much damage as I did. So yeah, this is, and I resist Ice and Steel. All moves I had, it's fine. So I just switched this, and I think I pass off a Wish here. I mean, I go for a Wish because I wanted to pass it. No, I go for Calm Mind straight up. Right, I forgot. It's Calm Mind, Wish, Protect, and Psychic was the set, because he doesn't have a Dark type either. He goes for Layer Blitz. I see I can't risk him being Scarf, so I just go into my Bubble Buddy. So the rocks are very annoying on that part. So Ice Beam not killing, super annoying. But you know what? Hey, well, what you gotta do? It's rolls. It's Pokemon. Toxic. I throw out right Toxic because he goes into this thing. Liquidation. This gives me an opportunity to rest up because I am a rest sleep talk set. Here I can just click sleep talk. He can't do anything to me. He only has like 5 liquidations because of you know, transform, no, imposter working that way. Sleep talk, I get a lucky toxic. That's nice. I mean, a lucky, it's either toxic or liquidation. Either one of those would be, or rest. I guess it's 1/3. If we got liquidation, that would have been still fine. Go into this thing, I just click roar because I don't know, I didn't think he would want to stay in, and even focus blast him, even if he landed, didn't do too much. Now here I just throw off a toxic. He crits me with knockoff, kind of annoying, but you know what, it's fine. At least we get the thing toxic. Then he doubles out into Barbara. I guess that was a good play on his part, but I didn't know that he can't really touch me, so I throw a double toxic. Doesn't matter. I mean, I miss, kind of annoying, but he's still in range of 2 earthquakes, so toxic didn't really matter, and I just end up, whew, excuse me, knocking the Florges out with double earthquake. Reconnect, bish. Reconnect. He goes into this thing. I go into Mercy. It's kind of a safe play. I do this. First I protect to see what he wants to go for and to maybe get another turn of leftovers back. There we go. I now switch out into my, what did I switch out into? Disco Star, the Jirachi. Yes, in case he would want it to go for something. He goes for Focus Blast. We take those, and I can just safely protect here to you know, guarantee the toxic knockout. And to get another turn of leftovers recovery. There, he probably should have went into Mudsdale straight up, predicting the wild charge, but I had Wakan Bear just for this, just so I can switch in and scout out like what's going on, what's he doing. Man made some predictions, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Right, so this is a free earthquake pretty much. I could have clicked to roar, maybe, yes, no, question mark, but you know what, tis what tis, I guess. Earthquake does decent damage. I switch into my physically defensive Sableye. He can't really do anything. And here I go for Calm Mind because I know this is he needs not 2. 40 is the absolute max. It's not even absolute max. It's 39.8 is the absolute max roll, and Showdown showed that I'm on 40 because it rounds up. So I know this is a safe. I can click recover next turn, and basically I just win right here. If I recover up to some decent HP, I just win right there because Embor doesn't kill me from 60%, and he gets a high roll on Earthquake, and it's like, okay, yikes, that's a yikes. But he goes into this thing. This gives me the opportunity to wish. He knocks off my leftovers, that's fine, but he's locked in, he's Choice Scarf, so he can't do anything. I click knockoff, and that is GG right there. Knocking off his Choice Scarf means that my Jirachi outspeeds him, he can't win. So yeah, I just hack off my horse, my Meryl Streep the horse, so I can get a free switching into Jirachi, and then just, you know, just win from there. He switches out as I clicked Psychic, I think, and then I can just wish, and because he can't do anything back to me, I just wish and then Calm Mind, and that's a GG victory for Slovenia Slow Bros. Whoa! He kind of plays the wish game, but I just Psychic. No, I Calm Mind actually. No, Psychic, because I couldn't let him pass into the Embor, which is why I Psychic. Then here I just Calm Mind, and then you know he's running out of wishes anyway. And that was his last wish, I think. So he had to switch out. Yeah, that's why. That's a GG 4-0. That was week 4 4-0. We are now 3-1. And next week we're playing Alex and his New Jersey Dwells. And here's the game. It has already happened. What? Versus Alex. Let me check. Let me put this here. Why don't I put this here? Yeah. What? That's gonna be better. Versus Alex, I brought, and here is the team that I brought. First off was physically defensive Bubble Buddy, the Araquanid, with Soak, Toxic, Spiderweb, and Liquidation. This was there to purely to trap the Registeel, turn it into Water type, and Toxic it. That was the main idea of the set of the Araquanid. Because after that, the switches for, that's like his main check to my Kyurem Black. And I wanted to get rid of it as soon as possible. So yeah, Kyurem Black, as I said, Ice MZ, because I made the trade. I traded away the whatever Z move I had, Normalium Z for ICMZ, and this is the first week I brought it. The set was Freeze Shock, Roost, Dragon Claw, and Substitute. That was the with Adamant Nature, enough speed to do something. I don't know. It's enough speed for his slower mons like Vaporeon, Registeel, stuff like that. Anything else, and of course uninvested Zapdos. I outspeed defensive Zapdos. Freeze Shock, Roost, Dragon Claw, and Substitute. I said that already because base 170 attack with an Adamant Nature max invested. That hurts. So yeah, next we got physically defensive Disco Star the Jirachi. It's Weather Rocky Helmet here purely for the Mega Lopunny, because Mega Lopunny is such a problem. I can't really do anything for it. It just needs to be worn down with if he has high jump kick hurts a lot. I have Wish, Protect, Stealth Rocks, and Flash Cannon. Then we got Scarlet Jr., physically defensive as well. He has a very physically offensively based team. So this is physically defensive Scarlet Jr. as well. Toxic Spikes, Synthesis, Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. Toxic Spikes are there to pressure the Vaporeon and the Mimikyu, as well as, you know, anything else like Mega Lopunny as well. Choice Scarf Crobat. I had Choice Scarf Crobat with Inner Focus. Unfortunately, you're gonna see why that is unfortunate. Thinking about it, it's not the best idea. It's not the best idea. I should have brought Infiltrator, but yeah, enough speed to outspeed everything on his team, even a Choice Scarf Latias. And yeah, that's just it. And finally we got the, again, physically defensive Sylveon, Hyper Voice, Wish, Protect, Heal, Bell. And that is, I decided to lead off with a Crobat, because in case he would want to lead off with his Lopunny and click like Fake Out, that's why I was in Inner Focus. I tried to, you know, catch him on that, but in reality, I know Alex is too good of a player to do that, to fall for that. So I should have prepped better for that, I honestly, but hey, you know what, it is what it is. We learn from our mistakes, I guess. And it's a free U-turn out. It's a free U-turn out. So okay, let me stop, let's go with this reset. So I decided to lead off with Crobat. He decides to lead off with this. I hard switch out. I didn't U-turn because he was static. He didn't exert pressure, so that's why I didn't want to get static. And I hard switched into Sylveon, because I kind of wanted to bait out the Colossus, the Iron Giant, the Registeel, which is why I switched into Sylveon, because I knew that anything else doesn't really want to switch into Sylveon. Plus I could take any hits like Thunderbolts, eat it up, because Sylveon's so good and so fat. So I go, this Bubble Buddy, he sets up his Stealth Rocks because there's no Mega Sableye on my team, and decides to stay in, and I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. So he can't switch out now. I use Spiderweb, he's trapped. I use Soak, and then I can Toxic him, and that is just so nice. Because even if it comes to 1v1 with Roost, my Kieran can now, you know, outstall this motherfucker and just die it. There we go. I go to this, another Rocky Human. Rocks are kind of annoying on my side, but it's fine. I set up my own. Maybe try to pressure him a little bit to, you know, to defog. I just wish he turns out he gets a Rocky Helmet damage, which is nice, super nice. Goes into this thing, which I don't know why, really, Shadow Wall, I guess, but that didn't do a lot, and I just go into my Sylveon. This, I just throw off a Hyper Voice because the Registeel is toxic. It's taking damage, so even if 12% is still good, and I stay in, I go for Wish because I wanted to see what he can do to me. Nothing much. I outspeed because I had a little bit of speed investment. I think I just throw off a Wish, and I wanted to pressure out his defog. I really wanted to pressure out his defog, so I go into my Scarlet Jr. and I set up Toxic Spikes, because that's either gonna get the Mimikyu, Vaporeon, or Lopunny poisoned, or it's gonna pressure a defog, which in fact he goes into his own Scarlet with a single T and he defogs, which is fine by me because now the rocks on my side are gone and he doesn't have a way to set it up. So he goes into a Vaporeon. We can kind of skip this. This is kind of Wish playing Wish. I accidentally, I misclicked here. I went for a Wish twice, so it failed, but you know what, it's kind of playing here. I wanted to pass a Wish into my Bubble Buddy first. He has Toxic, I have Heal Bell. So, you know, in that situation, I kind of win, because Protect, that's fine. We just play around. I Heal Bell my thing off. Yep, Toxic. And then I wanted to pass a Wish into my Kyurem Black. So, not yet. What? Toxic. Oh, yeah, he had Toxic on a lot of mons, but which with Heal Bell doesn't really do anything. My team's kind of unbreakable, honestly. It's really good. So yeah, I wanted to pass into Kieran Black. He goes for Scald. Annoying, gets the burn first timer, which is fine. I just have to repeat everything. It doesn't really matter. It matters because my attack is halved. If you guys don't know, burned halves your attack, and I'm gonna have to pass into another time. He goes into this, and he has substitute, and I'm like, ooh, yikes, that's a problem, because Hyper Voice, you know, does the thing, and then his substitute is still up. Now here is where here's where the problem is. He has Ghost TMZ, so with Ghost TMZ he kills my Sylveon off, bam, easily. So I need to predict him going for Ghost TMZ and sack something else, because Sylveon can take the hit. If I had Infiltrator, that wouldn't have been a problem, because I could have just went in, outsped, and knocked it out with Brave Bird. Well, with Infiltrator, I didn't have that. I don't have my headphones on. I just noticed. Whoops. I hope there's... Wait, is there anything playing in the background? No, it's not. All right. I could have just knocked it out with Brave Bird, but this way I had to sack Roselia. I had to sack Roselia, and hope that he goes for Ghost TMZ. He did in fact go for Never Ending Nightmare. That's nice, because now my Sylveon guaranteed takes the hit from full. I think I would have taken even a crit. 65 even a crit. Yeah, maybe potentially it was a roll for a crit. So yeah, he goes into that. I have my physically defensive Jirachi here exactly for that. Bam, I can set up Stealth Rocks, Wish. I just have Wish Protect. And this Shadow Ball really is not going to do much. I just Wish again, see what's happening, and I pass the Wish to my Sylveon, because Sylveon was kind of low. Just double Wish passers are so nice. It is annoying to fight against, I know, I'm aware, but you know what can you do? So here, I get a crit, which doesn't really matter, and I hard switch on his Wish, and didn't pass the Wish this time around. I substitute on his Protect, even if he wouldn't go for a Protect, that would have been fine. And I can just slowly do this. I have Roost and Substitute, so even if he like went for a Wish protecting shenanigans, I in the end still win that, because it takes him 2 hits to break my substitute, and yeah, that's just nice. So here he goes into this thing, can't do anything. Apparently the set he chose was Substitute, Return, Power Up Punch, and Iron Tail, which can't touch my Jirachi. If he had High Jump Kick, at +1 it would have done like 75%. That's a strong ass move, but I don't know, he chose that thing. I get the Wish back, it's fine. And at this point the Kieran Black just kind of wins. The Vaporeon's on 25%, so I just hard switch into it, bam, pop the ICMZ, Freeze Shock, get the fuck out of here, boy, and the Dragon Claw to finish off the game. Woo, that's week 5. We are now 4-1. Of course, the Slovenia Slowbros are 4-1. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So that was week 5, and let's go to week 6 versus my man Galactic and the Pittsburgh Aegislash. He has kind of a meme team going on. He only drafted Pokemon of the base Fire, Water, or Grass typing. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's not really the best team, because it has common weaknesses with having the same mons, but he's having fun with it, so that's very much appreciated in a league battle where pressures are so high. He's starting college soon, so that's why he can't focus on the league too much, so he just decided to do a fun team. And yeah, our team: Ice Beam, Substitute, Earth Power, and Roost, Expert Belt, Kieran Black. Again, Substitute and Roost is super nice just for the longevity. And versus his team, Ice Beam and Earth Power is all I need. Like Earth Power, Ice Beam, and then Madatic is just kind of there. Yeah, next we got super offensive Splash Blade, Bubble Buddy, Sticky Web, Liquidation, Leech Life, and Rest. Then we got Silvally Electric because of the water types. As I said, Kyurem doesn't hit water types. Scarlet Jr., a grass type, Toxic Spikes, Dazzling Gleam. No, I had Dazzling Gleam, but I didn't want Dazzling Gleam. That was a misclick on Showdown's part. I mean, on my part and into Showdown. But yeah, I guess I had Dazzling Gleam. So then Mercy, the Audino, Wish Protect, Heal Bell, a knockoff standard set, and then Choice Bandit, Brave Bird, U-Turn, Cross Poison, and Defog, Crobat, just in case, you know, he would get his Stealth Rocks up, I can Defog. And his Flying Resist is non-existent because, you know, Grass, Fire, and Water, there's no resist to flying. And yeah, let's just look at this game. Pow the Movie. I decided to lead with this because I want Sticky Webs up as soon as possible, because then my Kyurem Black has a lot of fun. I set up Stealth Rocks. I see this is probably like Scarf damage. This is not Specs damage at all, not Specs damage. He misses this, which is kind of annoying. Like, I'm sorry for that. That doesn't really matter though, because with Wish I get everything back. Like, I decided to knock off his Shuka Berry, so that was, I guess that was a Shuka Berry for the thing. He throws off his Steam Eruption, burns me first turn. It's okay, it's fine, it's whatever. And yeah, here he switches into Lurantis. I decided to switch back into my Kyurem, seeing that he's not Scarf or anything. The Wish was passed. He goes into Lurantis, that's fine, that's a free Ice Beam on my part. So with a free Ice Beam, I see that damage, I see his leftovers, so I can just freely go for Earth Power, and I know that it will kill, because if he were Shuka Berry, that I wouldn't have killed. But yeah, this thing comes in, I just go for a substitute to see what he wants to go for. He goes for a Stone Edge. If he missed that, that would have been a great turn on our part, but he landed, so I can't really stay in. I just go into this thing, he goes into Shaman, I guess predicting something. Parting Shot is free on my turn. I can just switch back into the Scarlet Junior, and I can get a what's it called? A Toxic Spikes up, a layer of Toxic Spikes up. He goes into this thing. I don't really know why he went into this. I guess he gets the boost, but it's like, you know, I'm still a Poison type. I'm kind of a check to you, so I just do double Sludge Bomb. Poison Jab doesn't even bring me below half, because Dazzling Gleam, what was Dazzling Gleam supposed to be? Synthesis, probably, I don't know. He goes into this thing, again, I'm gonna switch into Salvali because I know I can take any hit, I know I can take any hit. He crits me, so this is like, he was jolly banned, I think, to do that much damage, but I do Parting Shot. This was really amazing on his part. He brought competitive for the Sticky Web. I guess he predicted me to have Sticky Web. And competitive, he gets me on the Parting Shot turn. So that was a great play on his part. Now he has a +5 Milotic. And it's kind of hard to kill because, you know, I had to sack my Roselia for that. So I can get it in range and then kill it off with a multi-attack. That was a really risky turn on his part because, you know, switching a water type into electric type. But yeah. Here, I know he has to go for extreme speed, so I go to my Mercy. Pew pew. Take that. I just wish that and pass again. I just wish and pass and wish and pass, and I love wish passing so much. I don't know why. It just works so well. It just works so well. It is unbreakable. I mean, it is really hard to break. And I found a love for Audino as well. He burns me here, doesn't really matter. I'm a special attacker this week because Audino just wishes and passes it, you know, and gets all its HP back with Regenerator. So there, at this point, it's just pretty much GG. Here I'm calcing and I'm like, Shaman can take an Ice Beam. What? So I just, like, especially defensive, I just throw off a substitute. He can't really break it. He was Leech Seed, especially defensive. And look at this boy. He ate it. He absolutely ate it up. Which means that substitute was the best play I could have made there, which was really nice. And, you know, substitute was playing. And at this point, Kyurem Black just cleans. Kyurem Black just cleans. Again, this mon is so good. You know, have you noticed how it just cleans up late games? Yeah, it cleaned up last game. Look at him, and it cleans up this game. Bam, and that's it. We are now 5-1 after week 6, and week 7 is approaching. Oh, well, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. But yeah, that was a spoiler. My bad. But this was the team we brought versus Humble Hunter and his South London Saucebucks. Kyurem Black, ICMZ, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Roost, and Toxic. Again, just kind of, I don't know. It's not standard. We have Toxic over Substitute. Then we got Physically Defensive, Sableye, Will-O-Wisp, Recovered Toxic, and Knock Off double status for stuff like something wants to get Toxic, something wants to get burned, whatever. Toxic, then Regular, Spike, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis, Roselia. Calm Mind, Substitute, Thunderbolt, and Side Shock. This really wasn't the best set. It was the best set because it hits everything, but honestly, it just I didn't get any opportunity to set up, and even I should have thought about that when prepping. But yeah, Calm Minds, it works. The set works, but it's not. It would have been better if I brought Wish Passing again. because double wish passers are just so nice apparently. Then we got physically defensive Bubble Buddy, Araquanid again, Rocky Helmet, Sticky Web, Liquidation, Toxic, and Rest, and finally Agony, the Sylveon, Wish, Hybrid Voice, Protect, and Heal Bell. I decided to lead off with my Sableye because I want to get the Magic Bounce evolution off as soon as possible. He predicts that and leads off with that. Holy shit, slow down. This is a Specs Dragalge, as you can see. Resisted hit did 52%. And here's where a Wish would have been better. I decided to substitute instead of Wish. But yeah, I have Thunderbolt, he reveals a Whirlwind. So in that case specifically, Wish would have been better. But yeah, I know he's gonna roost or do something, so I use this opportunity to Mega Evolve and knock off. I wanted to knock off the leftovers or Rocky Helmet or whatever he had, and I knock off its specs, which means that I guaranteed always live a Draco Meteor, and then he's at -2, and it's like whatever, so I can just recover that off. He only has 8 Draco Meteors. He goes into Zero Aura, tries to bulk up on me, have Will-O-Wisp, so nah fam, nah, and I decided to, oh, there's a chopper outside. I decided to knock off just to get rid of the expert belt, it's whatever. And I go into my Sylveon. Even if he bulks up, I know I can take the hit. And yeah, he goes for Plasma Fist. That's the strongest move he can do to me. Does 53%. Get that all back with leftovers. Oh, here I kind of misplayed here. I protected. That's not. But here I should have protected again just to see what he wants to go for. I switched out straight up. Yeah. I shouldn't have done that, but you know what, it is what it is. He misses head smash. It's unfortunate, but the salt is coming in. I love that about Haunter. He's always so salty. Misses twice. Annoying, yeah, but you know what? Come on, like he's always he's like salt incarnated. I'm salt incarnated. He is like salt. Whew, salt. Pure salt. I set a Sticky Webs because that's nice, and I clicked Toxic because that was the main idea, to bait in the Defogger and to Toxic it, and that's pretty much GG. I should have just I spam I did. I just spam Sticky Webs there and switched to my Scarlet Junior. This is why I'm here. Spikes, get up a layer. Spikes. No, actually, I just Sludge Bomb first. To see what's you know, to kind of do the damage, do the thing. Then I switch into my Disco Star again because now the Choice Specs is knocked off. It's a pretty much safe switching, but I would have much preferred Wish, as I said, on this boy. He goes for Shadow Ball, which is kind of annoying. If he didn't get the Spadef drop, that would have been better. And me, I should have had Psychic over Psy Shock. Because as you can see, this little shit is fat as fuck, and I should have just attacked there. I shouldn't have gone. Yeah, that was a misplay as well. Because double Psy Shock would have at least done some damage. It would have at least done that damage for me to put it in range of just throw off a Toxic, because I think that's better idea. Honestly, I should have just switched into Mega Sableye there, because yeah. Yeah. I didn't really play the best to my ability of this game, but yeah, I decided to go for a Spike because, you know, it's whatever, and the thing dies to Toxic. Here, I don't know why he did that. Even if he took it, that's still a lot of damage on. He was supposedly a Assault Vest, which means I got the high roll on killing that. I mean, not the absolute high, but like it was pretty much in his favor to live. But I still don't know why he would do that. Like, that's not. If anything, I would have gone into Mandibus, tried to defog or something like that. But yeah, I just outspeed him and kill him, which is like, he gave me that. All right, that's nice. Here I just throw off a Synthesis in case he would want to, you know, do something cheeky. He gets another Spadef drop on the Shadow Ball, so I wouldn't really say like that mattered a lot. He throws off a Draco here. Jirachi, I just kind of sag off Jirachi, but yeah. It's fine. The Spadef drop is fine because let me stop this, because he missed like head smash. He missed 2 head smashes, but got 2 Spadef drops, so that kind of evens out, if you ask me. Like, shit, what am I supposed to do? And this gives me the opportunity to recover. I do exactly that, and I can just stay in and throw off a Toxic or a Will-O-Wisp, trying to maybe predict the Dragalge. This Sableye is now the key to winning, because it walls the entirety of his team. So I need to play it safe. I need to keep it healthy. I could just throw off a Will-O-Wisp here, predicting maybe the Dragalge to come in, or if you wanted to go into Aggron, if you wanted to make a hard switch into Aggron, I just keep Will-O-Wisping. There's no reason not to. Here, he goes for Bulk Up, and I just recover off, because that was my best play, and recovered the next turn. And Showdown kind of fucked up. He was on 7, and then he just died. So here, Sludge Waves, that's fine, I recover. Sludge Wave again, I Will-O-Wisp just to get some that nice residual on the freaking Dragalge. And I thought he was gonna go for Draco Meteor, but he doesn't. And okay, stop. Because this play, this is he still has this game. He still potentially has this game, because as you can see here, he didn't sack his Dragalge. Okay, so he sacks his bird, and I go for Ice Beam, which makes me believe that he is in fact Choice Scarf Aggron, because Choice Scarf Aggron can be EV'd so that he outspeeds the timid or jolly Kieran Black, but it cannot outspeed a Jirachi. So my Jirachi did outspeed it, because I had a lot of speed in it. So I'm thinking he was still Scarfed, which makes me think that, you know, Toxic, it dies to Toxic, that's fine. It makes me think that I should definitely not go for Earth Power here, which I just sack off my Roselia. I sack off my Roselia, and then I go into, okay, Head Smash, that's a lot of damage. Then I go into this thing, and here I take the hit, and if I Will-O-Wisp him, it's GG, it's over, he doesn't win. So that's why he has to switch out into the Dragalge. And here I make a play. I think there was the play that won me the game. I double out into my Araquanid. I don't actually know if he was Choice Scarf or not, but if he was Choice Scarf, I played it safe. I played it that way. I mean, not actually safe, because if he stayed in and went for Head Smash again, that was a problem. But yeah, it paid out. I doubled out into my Araquanid, and this gives me the opportunity to set up Sticky Webs and to be guaranteed faster than the Aggron with my Kieran Black. And I do, in fact, do that. Sticky Webs are up, and that is GG. I take the hit, he gets the poison, so that's hacks! Oh my god, for fuck's sake, oh my god, that's hacks. He poisoned my Araquanid. I just go into my Kieran, click Earth Power twice, and that is GG. We're now 6-1 with, I think, like plus 19 differential, which makes us the best in the league. Yes, and Aggron is close second. He is, I think, 6-1 as well, but with a differential that's plus 17. I'm not sure. I might be wrong on that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this Pow the Movie, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to subscribe if you are new to become the member of the Slow Bros. And share this video with your friends, because that is always appreciated. Hashtag winning team. No, hashtag, I don't know. Hashtag, I don't know, in the comments, I guess, if you made it to this point. And that is it for me. I would like to thank you all for watching. And bye-bye.